Hey, this is Mike Hobbs, and I just got done with one of the most inspirational and epic hangouts I have ever heard. There were some powerful stories shared on this hangout that just blew my mind, and one of them was from a business partner, and he actually runs our mindset calls in the morning. His story just hit me hard. It hit me very, very hard deep down inside, and got me really thinking about why are we here. So I want to take you over to Paul. I actually recorded it, and I'm just going to do that short clip. It's about a 6 minute, 7 minute clip. So just watch this video all the way through. I promise you, something's going to shift inside after you hear Paul's story here. So anyway, I'm going to turn you over to Paul right now.
Wow, good evening, everyone. There's over 1,000 people watching this thing. Whoa, does that fire
Yeah.
anyone else up? That's freaking awesome. Hey, guys, I'm excited to be here. Tell you what, Franco, you left me speechless, man. Almost choked me up a little bit as I was hearing you talk about your journey in the industry, and the real reason as to why we're here, which it comes through in your stories, it comes through in your passion, it comes through in your voice, which is freedom. We're here to be free. We're here to be free. We're here to live our lives. We're here to cherish every moment with our family and our friends and the people we care about. And right under my name, I've got this "Why Are You Here?" that I finally got this little title thing to work. This is the first time I've ever gotten this thing to work, so I'm pretty pumped up about it. But I chose to put "Why Are You Here?" right below my name, and this is actually a phrase that I've heard everyone you see on the screen. All of us here, we have a mentor. His name, well, one of our mentors, anyways. His name is David Wood. It's actually Aki's brother. And one of the things that David has been saying, that I've heard him say on some of the Inner Circle audios, that I heard him say at the event, he says, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" And I think that's such a great question, for all of us to think about. On a deep level, why are we here on this earth? What are we here to do? Why are you here on this hangout tonight? Why am I here? Why are we looking at maybe joining a home business and building an income if that's what we're looking to do? Why are we here? Such a great question. And as I was listening to some of the people tonight talk and share why they're here, I couldn't help but turn around right behind me and pick up. I've got this big pile of Legos right behind me, because today from about 3:30 to 5:30 I was putting together this little Lego ambulance. It's not all the way done, but it's kind of part way done, with my 6-year-old Caden. We just sat on the floor of my office and just put this little Lego ambulance together. And I was thinking about things I'm excited about. Like last month, I earned more in 1 month than I did in all of 2010. That's pretty exciting. But when I really think about what does that do for me, it's putting this Lego truck together with my son. And it fires me up. And I've never been a part of a business where I've had as much success as I've having, but not just me, like these guys just mentioned. Look at this panel is just a fraction of the population that's experiencing not just a few $100s a month. Serious life-changing money. So I want to ask you, why are you here? And I want to share with you one little story before I pass it back to Justin. A couple of weeks ago, I have a friend who has been noticing what we're doing here with the Empower Network, and noticing what I'm doing and noticing what others are doing. And he started asking me a little bit about, what we do and how we're able to, live these lifestyles where we have money, but we also have time. And so he proceeds to tell me, he tells me that, he's working like 70, 80, 90 hours a week driving truck. And we go back and forth on Facebook, and he wrote, I got his message pulled up here. He wrote to me a couple of weeks ago. He says, "All I want is to be able to spend more time with my family. I don't mind working hard or long hours if it will allow me to be home. I am feeling about to the end of my rope, even though I know there are people that have things way worse than I do. But there is no job that I want more than to be around my kids and to be a dad." And right now, I don't have that option with my current situation. I want that option. Can you help me, Paul? And so I wrote him back, and I'm like, yeah, man, we can help you. And I invited him to, it was actually a hangout we did a few weeks ago with everyone here that's on this panel tonight. Well, a lot of people. I don't know if everyone was here, but a lot of us were on that hangout. And then he writes me back after being on the hangout. He says, I got on the hangout. It was interesting. Then he asked me a couple other questions. He says, I'm certainly intrigued. All I know is that I need to change something if I'm going to expect to live the life I want to live. I will keep in touch. And that message was written on February 7th, which was 2 weeks ago. Last week, guys, and I really don't want this to be a downer, but this is a true story that has just it's really impacted me, and it's really helped me to understand on an even deeper level why I'm here and why we're here on this hangout. A few days ago, I got on Facebook, and I noticed that this friend of mine was actually killed in a head-on collision driving back from where he was working over in North Dakota. I was just messaging this guy a week ago. That last message I shared with you was 1 week ago. And now he's gone. And he's got 5 kids, a wife and 5 kids. And I thought about that, and I thought about how precious life is and how short time is. And then I went back to my life, after reading about that on Facebook, and I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, why is it that we're here with our kids, and we have money, and I don't have to drive hundreds of miles away to provide a living for my family. I don't have to be away from my kids. Why is it? And then here's this guy, good guy, good dad, working his butt off trying to provide for his family, and he writes me that message and says, all I want is to be with my kids, and now he's gone. I don't know why he's gone. I don't have all the answers, obviously, but one thing that I do know is life is freaking short, guys. It's short. It's short. We don't have time to put off and put off and put off doing the things that are important. We don't have time to put off being with our family and making decisions right now that, like many of us here on this hangout tonight, we made important decisions. It didn't just happen yesterday or a couple of weeks ago for most of us. I look across the panel. Most of these guys have all been doing this for a few years, right? But we made decisions a few years ago that were important, that needed to be made to put us in a position where we are now today, where we can live the lives that we want to live. We can have the time. We can be with our children. We can put together little Lego ambulances, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon if we want to. So why are you here? Why are you here? You need to answer that question. You need to answer it fast, and you need to get to living. And I've got this feeling deep down inside my soul that the Empower Network and what we're doing here with this team is it's tied into something way deeper than 100% commissions, my friends. It's tied into something way deeper. It's tied into why are you here. So hope that's given somebody some food for thought. Back to you, Justin.